Juan Tamad's journey is proof that laziness is just misunderstood brilliance in disguise. Sure, he might have spent most of his early days lying under a guava tree, perfecting the art of doing absolutely nothing. But guess what? It was under that very tree, while napping, that inspiration struck like a guava falling on his head literally. He realized that instead of reaching for the fruit himself, he could invent something to do the work for him. And voila, the Guava Grabber 3000 was born. Talk about working smarter, not harder. This story teaches us that laziness isn't a flaw if you know how to channel it. It's all about inventing shortcuts so you can avoid breaking a sweat, and Juan was a master at that. Who needs elbow grease when you've got a creative brain that can come up with gadgets to solve life's problems? His tale reminds us that sometimes being too lazy to do things the traditional way can lead to innovation. After all, every great invention, from the wheel to Wi-Fi, probably started with someone thinking, there has to be an easier way to do this. It also serves as a cautionary tale about judging others too quickly. Juan's neighbors probably thought he was just a good-for-nothing layabout. Little did they know, his so-called idleness was actually the deep meditation of a genius at work. Imagine their surprise when he wowed the whole town with his inventions. Moral of the story: never underestimate someone who spends their time lying under a tree. They could just be brainstorming the next big thing. But Juan didn't stop at just one invention. His laziness-fueled creativity turned into a full-on innovation spree. He went from making a guava-grabbing claw to designing an automatic rice harvester, a self-paddling fishing boat, and even a solar-powered mango dryer. Let's be honest, if anyone knows how to revolutionize a snack-time staple, it's Juan Tamad. What's even better is that his inventions didn't just make his life easier, they helped his entire community. That's right, the guy who once wouldn't move a muscle to grab a guava ended up improving the lives of everyone around him. Talk about character development. And here's where Juan's story really shines. He didn't let his lazy reputation hold him back. Instead of trying to prove his critics wrong with hard labor, he leaned into his unique way of thinking and made it work for him. His story teaches us to embrace our quirks, no matter how unflattering they may seem, because you never know how they might turn into strengths. For Juan, what started as an aversion to effort became the foundation of his success. So the next time you're lying around thinking, there has to be a better way to do this, don't feel guilty. Channel your inner Juan Tamad and get brainstorming. Who knows? You might just invent the next world-changing gadget, or at the very least, find a clever way to avoid doing chores. Either way, you'll be living proof that even the most unmotivated among us can rise to greatness. What do you think? Does this version bring the humor and inspiration you're looking for? Let me know if you'd like me to add even more flair. Juan Tamad's story proves that even the laziest dreamers can turn into the world's most unexpected innovators. From lounging under a guava tree to creating life-changing inventions like the Guava Grabber 3000, Juan's journey shows us that genius often starts with a simple question: how can I make this easier for myself? His laziness wasn't a flaw, it was untapped brilliance waiting to shine. Through his hilarious yet inspiring transformation, Juan teaches us that thinking outside the box, embracing our quirks, and leaning into creativity can lead to remarkable achievements. And let's not forget the real moral here. Never underestimate the person who's lying around doing nothing. They might just be building their next great idea in their head. If Juan can do it, so can you. The next time you're tempted to avoid chores or look for shortcuts, take a page from Juan's book and ask yourself, what can I create to make life easier? Who knows, you might just invent the next big thing. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more inspiring and entertaining stories. Hit that notification bell so you won't miss the next one. Thank you for watching. See you next time.